Hey people, welcome. In this channel, we are going to develop some cool indie games. Before we start off on this journey together, I'd like to give you a brief about myself and my history with game development. I have been a developer since the year 2013, and in totality, I have made around 10 games which are proper and playable. And I have numerous numbers of scrapped testing demos and alphas. Published or not, these were the games which were out in public for everybody to try. And out of these games, two games are published on Steam, and another one is just sitting as a demo on Steam, which is also free. These days, I'm making a new game which is for PC and would be on Steam, but we're not going to discuss about that right now. We are going to discuss about my previous games which have failed or have done otherwise. So we will get right on to it. So the first game I ever tried working on was an airplane flying simulation game. However, I have lost its executable files and some of the code files, so we do not have a demo to show you in the video right now or for you to try it out. The reason for that is I was working on this in 2012 or 13, and the game was completely made with C++ and OpenGL. I was not using any of the game engines, and I was fairly new to the development scene, so it was mainly a learning project. uh, However, you will find a similar pattern with me that I do not keep a lot of things from my previous games which were not, published. So this is going to be a repeating pattern for my future videos as well. Anyway, the game's name was Airplay, and it was built with OpenGL and C++. So using OpenGL, I had to create all the meshes and the buildings and the roads and the skybox, everything. I was using vectors and points and vertices to create the mesh procedurally and also the world. So it was just, you had to just fly around the city, and the city had basic buildings, just move around, and that was the game in a nutshell. But I would definitely say that it was a huge learning step for me. All right, so after Airplay, I started working on a new game, which name was Arivrat, which is called India in Sanskrit. I have been hugely mesmerized with Indian mythology and the gods. I loved the designing and the development process for this game. And this was also back in something around 2013 or 14. It was an RTS game where the player is set in ancient mythological setting of India. The game was focused on heroes and their powers. Each hero was supposed to have three powers, which were unlockable as the experience grows of the player and the hero. The game had a base of the, let's say, like the kingdom, and they had a huge castle, and that was the base which they had to defend. And each player was able to create build villages to grow their area, to expand their territory, and train villagers for construction and resource collection. There was also a military academy to train spearmen, swordsmen, horsemen, elephants, archers. These were the main units. And there were also temples where you could train yogis and tantrics. So all of this is basically for the Indian. If you know a little bit about India, or Indian mythology, you would be able to understand these terms. And the heroes were the, uh, let's say, the gods or the demigods of Indian mythology. So they were big names, right? So, all right. So the hook of the game was not the heroes, but the army formations. The way you train your armies and have, you could have an awesome number of formations that you have. So the armies, you could create different formations. So there was the spearhead formation, and so I was using Hindi names, and I don't know if everybody would be able to get it, but there were a huge number of, I would say, I think 15 to 20 battle formations in the game, and all of this was staying true the ancient texts, of course. So I had done a lot of research of the correct names, the terms, and how it will look and everything. The key point was that when two armies would fight, the formation was supposed to play a very key role, which would increase the defense of the army, or increase the speed, or increase the morale because of the better formation. And almost each formation has a weak spot, which could be uh, which could be used only by using a different formation. So for example, if you have a spearhead formation, and on the other hand if you're using a chakravyuh, so these could cancel out each other, and only then the other army would have an upper hand. And it was supposed to be the players' quick thinking and the fast reactions that they could beat the enemy's army. So that was the that was the gist, you could say, of Aryavrat, that the game I made. And the game was too big for my scope, and I could not proceed developing it. But again, it was also a huge learning step for me, and I will post a lot of the development logs that I have uh, on this channel. I will create a list, a playlist for it. Anyway, so that was my first decent attempt on game development, and all of the videos would be there in this channel very soon. And so this will be it for this video. I'll So, well, I'm open to any questions related to development, design, or gameplay, or any other topic in general that we can just discuss it out. And I hope to continue to, making videos and development logs. And I will also post a few links in the description which are of my games. And so you can check them out. And if you have some, you can learn about them. If you have any questions, I'm open to that. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.